What's the last thing you searched for on Google?
What's the last thing I searched for on Google? Wow, that's a good question. What's the last thing?
You know what you're doing right now?
Trying to avoid
not to
the
lie.
things that I'd said.
But what you actually
no,
searched
I'm
was
trying
like
to lie.
foot fungus.
Yeah,
No, but Seth Meyers, welcome to 6 Minutes with Savannah.
And this will be 6 minutes long?
It will be 6 minutes and not a second longer.
Oh, is there a timer?
Yeah, you answer as many questions as you can in 6 minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
I can talk really fast if it helps.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
What is the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
I am so historically not a spontaneous person. Oh my God, what is the most spontaneous thing? I guess we bought our dog. We bought our dog Frisbee. It was very spontaneous. We had been dog sitting someone else, and then when we returned their dog, we were very sad, and so we bought a dog.
What kind of dog?
An Italian Greyhound.
Was this before or after you had kids?
This was before we had kids.
Obviously.
Yeah, very much so.
Because if you have two little boys under 4, you're not getting a dog.
If you want to do 6 minutes with our dog Frisbee, she'd probably have a lot to say about the boys.
What are you most scared of?
What are my heights?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to go old school and just tell you I'm not afraid of heights.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite family tradition?
Once a year in the fall, oh my God, my wife's going to be so bad. I immediately went to my parents and my brother. Is that all right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, gotcha, because I have another family at home.
Oh, yeah.
But my kids are too young and they haven't developed
Family, I didn't
the ability.
define it.
That's true. But I feel like my wife could, she could point out that I immediately jumped to my pre-existing family. Every fall, we go to Pittsburgh and go to a Steelers game together for my mom's birthday.
Oh, that's so nice. Because your dad's from Pittsburgh,
My dad's
right?
from Pittsburgh, and it's really fun.
But where did you grow up?
I grew up in New Hampshire.
That's what I thought. That's what the research stated.
That's the next one.
Would you rather give up alcohol for a year or give up your phone for a month?
Phone for a month.
Agree. What's your favorite drink?
Oh, gosh, like a good tequila?
Oh, what's your favorite tequila? That's my drink too.
I mostly just ask when I'm at a place, give me a good tequila. Yeah.
Do you put
What's your
lime
favorite?
I call it, actually, I named it the Savanita.
Oh.
You know, like margarita, but Savannah.
Oh,
Nobody
gotcha.
else, they don't know what that is.
Yeah,
but it's tequila with sparkling water and lime juice.
I would just have the lime juice, like fresh lime juice and tequila.
Lots of ice though, right?
Yeah, yep.
There's a crisis. People don't put enough ice in.
I also sometimes, my least favorite thing at a bar or a restaurant is when you order a drink that looks really good on the cocktail menu and it comes up like in a martini glass with no ice.
Yes, forget it.
Upset. I think they should always have a drawing of what the glass looks like.
Exactly. And perhaps a description of the ice.
Yeah.
If there were a movie made about your life so far, what would the title be?
What would the title be? Lucky Fella.
That's good. What's the last thing you searched for on Google?
What's the last thing I searched for on Google? Wow, that's a good question. What's the last thing?
You know what you're doing right now?
Trying to avoid
not to
the
lie.
things that I'd said.
But what you actually
no,
searched
I'm
was
trying
like
to lie.
foot fungus.
Yeah,
No, but you're like, what is the thing I can say that I last searched for?
I'm trying to think. What was the last thing I searched for in Google? Oh, you guys had a golfer on.
Yes, Gary
And
Woodland.
Gary Woodland, who had a lovely story with your guest Amy. I watched that piece so that I would be able to appreciate that very good segment.
And
of
it
my
was
show.
adorable.
That was great, yes.
What would you who would you most like to be stuck in an elevator with?
I would most like to be stuck in an elevator with Bruce Springsteen. Right?
Great.
Yeah,
Great
because then I could
choice.
ask him all the questions and it wouldn't be like I was wasting his time, because where else is he going to be?
And he could always sing some a cappella.
Ideally.
Assuming he didn't have his guitar with him.
Ideally.
If you were stuck on a desert island, but could bring one type of food with you to eat forever, what would you bring?
Chicken fingers.
Really?
Yeah.
You like a lot of toddler food?
I do. Well, I didn't really. I mean, I feel like the nice thing about living in New York is there's sort of like a medium to high tier chicken finger that you can get in this city.
There is.
Yeah.
Like Dirty Bird. You ever go to Dirty Bird?
Yes, I do.
I love Dirty
Yeah.
Bird. What is your guilty pleasure?
Yeah, now I feel like with tequila and chicken fingers, I really knocked them both out. I don't know what my guilty pleasure is. Probably one version of that.
Chicken fingers and tequila
Yeah,
together.
like dipping a chicken finger in the tequila.
Haven't thought about
Yeah.
that, but
There
you
you
might
go.
be onto something. If you could relive 1 year in your life, which one would it be?
How about this? I'm going to tell you if I could relive one day of my life, I know
Yes.
specifically what it would be.
What?
It would be, and again, this is bad, but I'm hoping my wife
Your
won't watch
wedding
this.
day?
No. That would be the second one. The day I found out I got SNL was the most exciting day because it was before any of the stress of SNL started, and all I got to do for a whole day was call people and tell them.
I'm a writer for SNL.
Yeah.
And You'd been in comedy before.
I'd been in comedy, so it was like a lot of people who'd been really supportive of me all of those years. It was really an exciting thing to do.
What was the audition like? What did you have to do? Submit writing, or did you have to perform?
I performed. It was a 5-minute on-stage audition, but stuff you wrote, where you sort of did impressions and characters.
Was Lorne there?
Lorne was there.
Was he looking forlorn?
He always looks a little forlorn.
He does.
He's very, I will say, Rachel Dratch, who I did not know, but a friend of mine knew her, gave me the best piece of, not quite advice, but a tip, which was when you audition, no one will laugh. And that's a really good thing that I told everybody, whoever auditioned, because people do laugh a little bit, and so if you hear no one's going to laugh, if you hear but a little bit of a laugh, you think, oh, I'm crushing it.
Do they do that on purpose so that you'll be intimidated?
No, I will say they do that because they have probably seen 20 people in a day, and they're just a little tired.
You're not that funny.
It's, you realize people who work at SNL and, their whole day is spent surrounded by the best people in the world. Like, sometimes it's very hard to be surprised and delighted by, people who are just starting out in it.
Yeah. What about karaoke? What's your go-to tune?
I don't care for karaoke, but it would be Thunder Road if I've had enough of those tequila chicken fingers.
And if you were in the elevator with Bruce,
I would say, hey, do you want to hear a different version? A different bounce on it?
Just say I have a different artistic interpretation of it.
The way you do it is great, don't get me wrong, but I think you're going to like this.
We're almost out of time. I'm going to save you here with your beautiful wife, Alexi.
Okay.
What is the most important trait in a partner?
Oh, what's the most? I mean, she ticks off so many. She has so many traits. The most important trait in a partner is, my wife's really intelligent and shows me the world in a way that I didn't see it beforehand. And on top of her being really loving and supportive, that's a really cool thing, is that you meet somebody and then you think you have a handle on how everything looks and you see it a different way, and it just increases your world.
Seth Meyers, thank you so much.
Thanks, I think I broke the record. And I get this? Oh
yes,
God,
you do. You're welcome.
This is beautiful.
We'll be sending you a bill.
Thank you.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.